right. Chrissy Coonrod.
What's up?
Hey man, life is good. Let's get so I'm gonna do my little social media page. All right, let's knock that out. Right. How are you feeling today?
So good.
Yeah. Where's your head at?
I mean, my head space is great.
Gotcha. It's 2020, man. Like life's kind of crazy in 2020.
Yeah.
What do you think about COVID-19? Like what's going on with that?
It honestly has been the craziest experience ever.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Like being in the solar industry, I started at Titan almost 5 years ago, and we've done deadlines, we've overcome so much.
Yeah.
And nothing could have prepared me for COVID-19 this year. It was insane.
I think that is kind of the census with everybody, right?
Yeah.
Like 2020 came and it came in like a wrecking ball,
Yeah,
It came in like a wrecking ball.
It's a Miley.
I try to sing on every episode, so I was trying to work something in there.
I like that.
Last podcast we did Rio, the girl from Ipanema. Chrissy, what is your goal for this for meeting with me and talking with me? What do you want the listeners to walk away understanding, knowing, or learning about you and Titan Solar today?
I want everybody to fall in love with Titan and our culture.
Awesome.
And yeah, just that.
Okay.
Yeah, love that.
Let's get right into it. So let's talk about your transition to solar. So what were you doing before you got into solar?
So I was working at Lululemon for 3 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Great company.
Now they do I want to try to see if I know. Do they do workout clothes like?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Tell me
Workout
what was
clothes,
that like?
lifestyle clothes.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I started working there when I was in college, and they were just super dead set on like getting everybody to look at their goals and to see where they want to be in 5-10 years. And that was really cool.
That's
So,
awesome.
Yeah.
That's a very empowering place to be from. Right? I mean, to be
100%.
working. You're going and you're teaching people to love themselves.
Yeah, to love themselves and
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
love their workout clothes.
Hello. So then you got into solar. So how did that happen?
I have actually known Heather and David Williamson for 20 years. And so I just got reconnected with them because I was getting spray tans.
Let's make sure we get our spray tans.
Spray tans are super important, like, just so you guys know. And because her friend,
I love that.
Yeah, because it was like I would go to this girl's house and Heather was just always over there and just hanging out. And so they're like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm a single mom and I would love some stability. And they were like, "Oh, do you want to come work at Titan?" And I was like, sure. David originally wanted me to sell solar, and I was like, I need something a little bit more like,
less in the sun, right?
Yeah.
Less walking in the sun.
Yes, 100%. Yes, and more stable. So it's like the office is for me.
I love it, and I can already tell that you're a people person. You like to connect with people, so you're probably really great at walking and like talking to people. Door knocking is what they call it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of the same way. I'm not gonna be walking in the sun. Like I'm originally from Alaska, and just spending like 20 minutes in the sun, I'm like, I can't. Why am I in Arizona? I have no idea.
Yeah,
no clue.
That's a good question.
Let's turn the podcast back on. Okay. So what is your role at Titan Solar?
So I'm the general manager.
Tell me about that.
Love it. It is crazy. Every single day we're growing in new markets and adding people left and right. So it's just making sure that everybody's set up, making sure that the pipeline is moving for all the salespeople. So they can get paid and people can get their solar.
Get that coin is what people like to say.
That's what we love to do.
So Titan is kind of a big deal though, right? In the solar markets and solar industry. Like I did some research and you guys are like number one, right? Am I right in saying that? Or like as far as like roof installs, like you guys are like the company nationwide?
Yes, yeah.
What is that like?
It's surreal, honestly. When I started at Titan, there was one install crew.
Wow.
And there were 3 of us in the office that were working, and the fact that we're here is insane. I can't even believe it.
So when you started working 5 years ago, you said, there was one install crew. How many install crews do you have now?
We have I think it's like 72
Woo!
nationwide.
You guys are almost in the triple digits.
We're a pretty big deal.
Wow. So what do you think? So that's in 5 years. That's pretty significant. That's significant growth in 5 years.
Yes.
What do you think has like made that happen?
Leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
people that run Titan, David, Heather, and Kyle, they love what it is that they've started, and they're just involved in the day-to-day stuff. Especially David, he is like hopping in meetings, hanging out with everybody downstairs. Like, you know, they are constantly just looking at ways to better people that you know work there and make sure that everybody's setting goals and like
absolutely, absolutely,
it's so great.
Kind of like your Lululemon stuff, right?
Yeah. We have a good amount of like ex people that used to work at Lululemon, not ex Lululemon employees, but like people that I met at Lululemon that have come and work at Titan. They're thriving.
It seems to be the case, and like that's really what the Run with Sun podcast is about. Is like, you know, why did you make the switch? Why did you make the switch? Either you're a homeowner that made the switch from getting off of, you know, your APS and your SRP to managing your own electricity, and then why did you get into selling solar? So that's super cool. Are you happy? Are you happy in your position?
Gosh, yes, I love my position. Yeah, it's amazing working with family. As soon as I started working at Titan, my life changed completely. I met my husband at Titan. Yeah, Justin. He's been on here.
I interviewed Justin. He was absolutely amazing. Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin. My sister also works at Titan.
Wow.
She's the director of operations. My brother also works at Titan. My brother-in-law works at Titan, and my mom works at Titan. We are a family-run
You're keeping
business.
it in the family, man. That is
keeping it in the family. It's amazing.
That's absolutely amazing. I love it. So speaking of being a general manager, what has been the biggest challenge you've had with being a general manager, and what are you doing to overcome it?
Probably the biggest, is how fast we're growing.
Yeah,
Learning
I would
the
imagine.
new markets. Like, I really want to be someone that people can go to, salespeople and people in the office can go to about like, hey, what's up with this new market? And be able to fully explain their process and what's needed for the utility or for the HJ or stuff like that. So just continuing to grow the knowledge as fast as we're moving, it sometimes is a little bit difficult.
Kind of hard,
you sink or swim.
It's the job, right?
The job.
That's why you are the general manager. So when you say new markets, kind of explain that to me. Like, what does that mean? Like
new markets, new states that we're opening up in. It's trying to get operations going out there because we love telling salespeople, do it, yes.
Always say yes. Hey!
There we go.
There's like, so that's like a good sales thing, right? So there's always be closing ABC, and then always say yes, man. Yes, we can do that. You know, I love it. I'm definitely here for it. So what's the biggest surprise you've had in the last few months?
The biggest surprise I've had, probably. That's a very interesting question. The biggest surprise I've had is honestly how productive people are when they're in a group, like when they're together with their team.
Tell me about that.
We had, people working at home for, due to the stay-at-home order, all of that. And people still did their work, but you really just want that interaction with people. And I think that just like cultivates such a great environment for getting the work done better, quicker.
Absolutely.
So I think that surprised me because I was like, work at home, cool. Like
everything's gonna be great, right?
Yeah.
That's so interesting. I kind of want to talk more about that because it's COVID-19. People are working from people working from home. It's 2020. There's a lot of industries that are like changing the way they do things. They found that their people were more productive at working home. I have, I've been here at Cheetah Solar. I've been at their meetings and stuff like that. It is definitely we go down to the office. We have fun together. You know what I mean? It's definitely like there's a connection in solar in general. I feel like. So do you agree with that? Like, what are your thoughts about that?
I think that the energy that people have in working in the solar industry just is something that needs to be like, you always need to have that interaction with people. And
that's important. I love that you said that. That's a surprise for this podcast. That's interesting. So how are you guys doing it now? Like, how do you guys do Zoom meetings, or what is it like?
Well, we're back in the office.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
good.
Things are moving good.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there are still some people that are working from home, so we
Yeah.
accommodate that. But we're doing Zoom meetings if we need to, or
That's awesome.
we're just meeting in our conference rooms.
That's wonderful. So you are allowing some people to work from home
Yeah.
if they don't feel confident yet.
Comfortable,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's really great. That's really
Yeah.
great. That's one of the questions I was going to ask you is like, so how has COVID-19 changed your operating of running the number one solar install company in America? Like, how has that changed?
It was definitely crazy when we had the stay-at-home order.
Yeah.
Just like trying to stay on top of people and having a phone call rather than face-to-face conversations.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
honestly, everything is just running the way that it should. What's been awesome is that the AHJs where we go and submit for the city permit and stuff, a lot of them have moved to online. So
What's
that's
an
helped a
AHJ?
lot. An AHJ is an authority having jurisdiction.
Okay,
So
awesome.
yeah, so
The more you know.
Yeah, the more you know. So that's where we
amazing.
go and we submit permits
Okay.
to be able to do the install.
Got you. Okay.
And so they've moved to online, which has actually made the permitting submittal process quicker.
Better,
Yeah,
right?
better,
Like
yeah.
way more user friendly, and
Yeah.
I think that's true to a lot of industries out there with COVID-19. Is that things are getting done faster because we're relying on technology,
Right.
which is what it should have been. I think, I
Yeah.
mean, it's just like, how are we still using fax machines? And trust me,
100%.
there are people,
Yeah, it is that.
I don't want to talk about the government at all, but fax machines are a big thing. That's amazing. Okay, so fun question: if you had X amount of dollars for your budget, how would you spend it and why?
My budget for
Just let you guys. I don't know if you have a budget at Titan or if you know.
Oh.
If,
man, if I had an extra budget with Titan, I don't know. They
Yeah.
really like pull out all the stops for us. So
Really? Okay.
yeah, like we get Lululemon gear.
Oh,
We
hello.
Throw Titan stuff on
this podcast is brought to you by Lululemon. It's not.
It's not. No, it's great. No.
Oh my
but
goodness,
it's
that's
so
amazing.
awesome because like, if we have a salesperson come in and, things are going great, we're just vibing, talking, whatever.
Yeah,
We're like, hey,
yeah.
we'll get you a, cool, really nice shirt.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
so like we have that. They give us food. They, they're just constantly looking for ways to
Take care of you guys.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
amazing.
well,
Yeah, so
Hey
the
man, no
budget
holds
is-
barred. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, just throw that
They're
budget right out the
taking
window.
care of it. They're taking care of it. They're ahead of the game.
All right, let's talk about what's going on at Titan. Any promotions? Got any new team members? Any new roles that you guys have added to the team?
Lots of
What's
new
going on?
team members. We're adding people left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can't even begin to talk about all the people that we're adding. I say we have 70s something install crews. That's just growing. 'Cause
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
just
yeah.
in new markets constantly. So it's like adding installers, adding HR,
Sure.
people to HR. We're adding people to project management.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you're growing.
sales
You're
support.
growing like
Yeah.
the entire company.
Oh yeah.
What's the recruiting process like for you guys?
A lot of it is word of mouth.
Okay,
I feel
that's
like.
what it seems like. I mean, you got family-run business. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We have
Yeah.
had some brother and sisters that work at Titan.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
husband and wives, aside from us.
Yeah.
So, it's amazing that to see people in the office want to have other people experience
Yeah.
how great of a company.
And
Titan
you know what?
is.
I'm just gonna kind of go on the record here and say that I really love this idea of bringing on if you know somebody, bring them on. You know,
Yeah.
I think that even if it is like, hey, my sister wants to come on, my husband wants to come on, my wife wants to come on.
Yeah.
You know, what's cool about that is that there's a level of accountability there. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like, hey, if I brought you on, you're my friend, you're gonna,
Yeah.
don't mess up my reputation.
Right.
So I think that's awesome. And
Yeah.
it seems, I mean, you guys are the biggest company in America that's doing this, so it's working.
Yeah,
right?
and
So-
100%. Like working with family and your friends, you have a common goal.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
working towards that goal and being able to have fun doing it because of the environment that we create for the employees, I just think it's just the recipe for success.
It's a win-win situation.
I love it.
I'm here. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna apply for Titan after this
Yeah,
interview.
yeah.
I gotta get a family member.
You know,
Right?
I know a couple people.
Very good. Awesome. I'm not doing door knocking. That's a no
Oh
for
no,
me.
you don't have to worry about that. That's okay.
Any promotions going on? Like anything anything new that's coming up? New products or anything that you want to talk about?
Well, just recently we launched our Titan Solar panel.
Tell me about it. That's what I love. Yeah.
That's so amazing.
Tell me about it.
To have that, it's a triple black silfab panel.
Hey-o.
Hey.
Triple black silfab panel.
Triple black silfab panel. Yeah. It's a silfab 330.
Did you say triple black or triple plaque?
Triple black. So it's got
Triple
a black cell,
Hey,
black
baby.
frame, black backsheet. It looks slick.
Hey man,
so good.
I want to make a joke, but I'm not going to. It would be I can say the joke, but it's crazy. I want to say it. I'm not gonna say it anyway. Once you go black, anyway. Okay, there we go.
That's right.
Once you go black, triple black that is.
Triple
okay.
black.
I'm in love it, baby.
Yeah.
I'm in love with it. I'm here for it.
Titan Solar panel.
Titan Solar panel, baby. Get that triple black, okay?
There you go.
I'm here for it.
Let's do it.
I want to do commercials at Titan. Can you put a word in for me? That's what I'll do. I'll do all your commercials.
I will let our PR ladies know.
Please do. I'm available.
Yeah,
I'm available.
Sam's amazing. Love her.
Chrissy, I love you.
Hey, I love you too.
I love it. I love it.
Great.
This is fun. Okay, so tell me. So let's talk about your relationship with Cheetah Soul a little bit. Fun question for you. What is something that I made this up last night? I think I want to do this in every podcast. So you're the first one to ask this question too. And I'm working on the wording, but we'll see how this goes. Okay. What is something that you love, learned, or look forward to about Cheetah Solar or Andy and Evan? That's unexpected. What is something I missed the word. What is something unexpected that you love, learned, or look forward to about Cheetah Solar or Andy and Evan? So what is something that's just unexpected that you now love, or you've learned recently, or you look forward to?
I feel like they are I've known Andy and Evan for a bit now, and they just always have such a good energy about them. They make you feel like, they make you feel like family.
Yeah. I think that I agree with. And they're both good-looking guys. They're both kind of, they're into themselves. They got pride going on. So that is kind of.
I saw Andy's shoes. They're amazing.
Hey, well, get it done, boo. So maybe it is unexpected, and I love that. That's great. Yeah. I'm working on the wording with that, but I like that question.
Yeah.
Okay, so. I love it, man. So why do you like? Well, I'm gonna get to that in a second. So thinking back. Well, is there anything super secret that's in the works with Titan? What stays on this? What happens on this podcast stays on this podcast. So,
I am sure.
Okay.
I am sure.
Is there any super top secret products that are coming up that you want to talk about? And that's just a silly question. If it's a triple black, that is good to go.
That is already happening, so it's not really secret anymore.
I love it.
And we went exclusive with Lone Pal, so that was also some exciting news.
So tell us about that. What is that about?
Lone Pal is a finance platform that we use. They are, it's super easy for the people to use, and I think the leadership there. And the people that we get to work with at Lone Pal are just awesome.
That's amazing. Yeah, well, there you go. Lone Pal.
They're great. Lone Pal.
Get that coin, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. Okay.
Thanks.
Thinking back on our time today, your goal was to have you fall in love with Titan.
Yeah.
Do you think that you were a success in that?
Yeah, you just said you wanted me to hook you up with a
boom,
job, right?
And there we go.
That's what
we got it.
I did it. Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Done.
All right, I love it. I love it. Okay, tell us where to find you. What's up with Cheetah Solar? How can we follow you? Give us your social media stuff.
At Chrissy Coonrod
on
Instagram.
Sweet.
Chrissy Coonrod on LinkedIn. You can just follow me. I'm good.
I love
it. If you like looking at my family, that's what I post. It's great.
I love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, this was a great interview. Did you have a good time?
I had an awesome time.
I had a really fun time too.
Yeah, that was so great.
I love, as soon as you walked in the door, I was like, oh, let's get started. I want to talk to her. She's awesome, amazing. Super cool. All right, in 60 seconds, no pressure.
60 seconds.
In 60 seconds, tell me why I should make the switch to solar and why I should do it with Cheetah Solar.
Ooh, well, you should switch to solar because I'm sure you want to save money. And you should switch to solar with Cheetah Solar because they make you feel like family.
Hey-o! And we got it, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kelvin West.
I am Chrissy Coonrod.
And that is the Rumble the Sun podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, honey.
Nice to meet you.
That was awesome. Boom. Boom. You're a rock star. Great job.
Thanks.
That was a great job.
Thanks. I loved it.
Hey everyone, this is Andy Hansen. We really appreciate you taking the time to listen. be sure to subscribe to the Run with the Sun podcast. You can find us on Apple, Google Play, and Spotify. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to hear all of the latest content. Be sure to check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and lastly, go to our website, cheetahsolar.co, so you can subscribe to our monthly newsletter for all things solar. Thanks again for listening.